Greetings, this is Darvain and welcome to Arena. In the last session we created our character Darvain, who is a wood elf with the shift gates, and pretty much explored some part of the dungeon, the Imperial Dungeon. To leave the shift gates, what we will do is carry on exploring, because there is much more welcome stuff here than we have seen. So, without much further ado, let's go and we're heading east to go and explore. And interestingly, if we wanted to jump, the key is, I'll have to look it up. I'm very rusty on the old keys here. Take another look for them. Yeah, completely. I mean, we can easily get to level, say, third, maybe fourth level. Actually, we're level, yeah, we're level 3, so we can gain 3 or 4 levels in this dungeon, basically, with no real hardship. And that is basically what we should be doing. We're looking for loot and we're looking to improve our skills. Okay, buckler. We will have a buckler. It improved. So now we're looking kind of impressive. Northern channels. I mean, most monsters do move around, and they do respawn. Do I want to cross over and... Sure, why not? But if we look where we're in the water now. You'll see, you'll notice those. That's a good way to know where the tunnels are. Not and the map also helps you as well. And it takes fatigue to swim, but you can for example, if we want to go into there, which we may well do. First go up here. At the moment what I want to do is try and explore where I can. We'll show you going into water. Because this is good. So if we can go under here. And that brings us to the junction, if you look, where we were, that we had to cross to try and get it. And the passage continues under there if you want to go by water. But we can also go up here and enter all these sort of hidden stashes here. So sometimes they might just be empty. Others, they can go quite the way round. You'll notice it's showing us a door here. It's there, because secret doors do in fact show up on this. There we go, here's a room full of loot for us. Let's see, and basically you can't go wrong with a room full of loot. What we got? We got some plate boots. You'll notice that we're getting a bit more fancy. Doesn't really matter which. He's got steel longsword. Elven is better than steel. Dwarven is better than Elven. The top one, of course, that everyone loves is Daedric, which is basically demon armor. And we can head back. So we can take a shot from here. That brings us back. Can be very twisty if you're not entirely sure what's going on. I don't know if all dungeons have like water levels, but they tend to have different themes and stuff like that. So go back up to our cell, which is in the door to the right, and let's carry on exploring over here. The general rule of thumb for exploring such as it is pretty much try to find the edges. Explore as much as the edges as you can, and try and find all the places where you haven't explored. Just fill in the gaps. It's like a giant jigsaw puzzle. Of course, it doesn't always work, but you know, when you're being given we can see there's a secret door to the north of this. So we'll orientate ourselves north, and the secret door should be here. Could go on here, but we're not going to go right now. And what have we got? We've got more loot. And something that will be of interest to us, because as a ranger, I'm gonna say swap out our sword for a longbow. Now this is interesting because basically where we aim is where we shoot. And I don't usually use, when you talk characters I play, which is quite interesting for this one, is I usually like to go across well squad. I generally like warriors, and yeah, I generally like warrior characters. I very rarely play range. Let's see, where are we? So I figured I might give, I might go for a ranger and do a bit of range. Combat for a change. Not that it makes much difference, it just turns it into a bit more of a first person shooter. We've got a dagger. It's useful for people coming in. It's quite funny that we're using longbow in short range, close range combat, to be honest. You know, games at the time, wouldn't you? Can't deny that this was pretty much a breakthrough. Let's just go back and explore that room. We won't go and exploring there. I don't think we've actually seen them. We may have done. Well, we've explored it now, that's satisfying. Well, we've still got quite a bit to go. So, yeah, like I said, I usually play warrior mages, if not true warriors. It all depends on what I find is I generally like playing warriors, but magic is quite important in most of these games, and a lot of them you can't complete them without magic. So there tends to be, if you choose, you kind of throw some magic in. For me, I tend to use magic to heal and to do the utility stuff that you can't do elsewhere. And that's what you use magic for. I mean, you could use magic to kill things, but if you're going to be using a sword, which I tend to prefer, or the weapons rather, then you don't need to worry about it in that regard. I mean, I know technically this isn't exactly ranged, because quite frankly, apart from the swings and being able to do stuff like that, there you go, dead. There. There's hardly any difference. Between, in this perspective, a ranged weapon and a sword. But you know, good change. I will go. Because a big part of this was basically going with the options that I generated, just to show off the generation. Now, the questions that you used to generate are different. There's got to be at least 30 different questions that I know of. And even if you try, basically try and answer them truthfully, it's the best way to go there. And I generally do kind of come out with the likes of a spell sword. It just turns out that this time, and there always tends to be a bit of a fighter in the characters anyway. So, okay, level 4, we've got 3 bonus points. Right, round that off, and then we want. How are we doing? Well, we're doing quite well on track. We're quite fast, but we do actually want to improve our strength, so we will do that. Right? We'll carry 2 extra kilos. That's what we're working next, basically. See how such games can be quite therapeutic, and this is just the first dungeon, so we haven't even got outside where basically you know that you saw that map of the entire wreck. We get to explore all sorts of things in there as we try and put together where we're doing. And the interesting is that a lot of the towns in that are the same, but a lot of the places in the towns are random, and they all have their own maps, and they all have their own wilderness, and apparently you can travel, you can do quick travel, but you can also travel with it between locations just by travelling through the wilderness. And in that wilderness you'll find all sorts of crypts and other stuff, so you could, it's like, this is not a game that you could completely explore everything, because there's always going to be more to find. So sorry about that. So I mean, the other games were set in the, you actually took a pick of an area and explored them. Well, it would be like one of the regions. Daggerfall was like this, except it had a smaller region, but it much more detail. So So instead of giving you the whole of Tamriel and with towns with them, that's literally, the whole thing was literally done by maps that were completely and utterly randomly generated. Which made for interesting games, but very long drawn out stories, because what you find is that it will say, for example, here we've got to go to Fang Lair, find out where that is, and then we'll go and do another one, and it can be very repetitive. There were guilds and stuff in Daggerfall, so you could be given random quests to try and do them and keep them and build up stuff. So you've got something else to do, but it was like the adventuring and the stuff itself was very, very long drawn in terms of main storyline. When you got to like Morrowind, and they actually took the idea of vast maps, but rather than being randomly generated, they were all carefully sculpted. So the storylines were incredibly complex. Basically, as trends seem to change. I'm going to do that. If you notice, we're in here, and the passage goes under here. So we will follow the passage around. So we come to, where are we? Let's see where we are. Okay, we want to head north. This way. Big loop there. The rat is on the other side. Kill this loop. There we go. Splotch. Talk and saber. Let's have a look at some talk. I think that's body armor. I think that's body armor. Talk. And it's quite fun. Put some of these on. Now, I don't know what the marks do. I might see if there's... Marks are just basically... and crystals. They're there, that's basically giving us more. I mean, we've got like -10 to our head, so... we're not exactly easy to hit right now. Do you have a plate helm? What's this? Oh well, okay. Notice that down. Because that looks like steel or iron as a plate helm. But that looks, the yellow metal looks warm. And is therefore much, much better. We do, how are we doing? Let's explore near. Well, loot. More fat loots. Let's see what we've got. What was it? Let's see, I mean, if we go to, we'll do that. If we go to, what's this one? We've got bracers, we've got crystal, we've got mark. Because they're equipped, we can use them. Don't actually know what they do, but we may get to a point if we're in an emergency, we could test them out and see, and maybe go with them. As I say quite often in some games, take a lucky, see what happens. That takes us back up there. Yeah. I think we may be able to finish this dungeon. As in fully explored. If we look, we got what? That's done, that's over there. Something over there maybe. And a bit up the top there as well. We might have a look at those. I mean, we're doing fine, in all honesty. I think a lot of these passages just match each other. That looks like it's just been turned around. Over here. Yeah, we can come out up there somewhere. We might have to turn back. Probably spend the rest of this video, this episode, filling in a map for this dungeon. I don't think we ever actually, I'm not entirely sure, I mean, from what I've played with this, I don't think we ever come back to the Imperial Dungeon. I would imagine that's probably where the end game's going to be. That's where we're escaping from. Go backwards. I don't think we can attack him or something. I don't think he lets us, to be honest. There we go. Oh, as it turns out that we're actually good. There, that goes down there. We've got. Dingo pieces. We want to head up to there. That should probably bring us right there. I think that will actually be the last bit of the dungeon. Enough for two good ones. I hope I can do this. Should have thought about that. I don't want to start drowning because that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? That was a bit embarrassing, wasn't it? That was incredibly embarrassing. But I will call it there. I mean, we did save it. That's basically what happens when you die. I was, to be honest, I was kind of, and just die and fall prey to the monsters. You started kind of save it and come back for the next. You can watch me this time. Okay, so this has been Devane.